I'm a little scared. Maybe we'll have to make our own skull island. What do you think? Let's do it together. I'm going to gather all my skulls. Well, maybe not all of them, some of them. And I'm going to show you some of the different kinds of problems and techniques that you can do with these skulls. First one here I really like is the fact that I can put a battery operated candle in that skull. He has all kinds of different designs on his face. But it's kind of cool. It took me a few minutes to figure out which way I was going to pour that one. But I figured it out, and they're all different. And here we go. Oh, you can see my little baby turtles over there I just poured. Uh-oh, we're coming up with something special. I've got the purple in hand. I'm stirring up my green. And I'll be honest with you, I did these and mixed them up so long ago, I couldn't even tell you what colors they are. But hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Yes, this is a kiss pour. A kiss pour that we use quite often right when we're doing acrylic pouring. And I'm just swirling the paint in there, and I happen to remember these are Arteza resin micas. That's pistachio, the green, and the purple I don't quite remember the name right now, but I'll have it listed in the bottom, in the details description below. So all I'm trying to do is scrape enough resin out of each color to fill my poor little old skeleton skull there. And I think I'm going to come pretty close. We'll have enough. Now sometimes I'm going to warn you, if you mix up colors, I mixed up a green and a gold that I wasn't real thrilled over. There's been a couple of colors that I haven't really cared for. But when you go light, which is the green, and a dark, and they're both bright, together, they kind of separate and show each other off. Now what I'm going to do here with the green one, since I didn't have enough green to finish it, I finished the bottom with gold. And it actually looked pretty cool in my head. I wasn't real thrilled when it finished it, but I want you to look real quick. Watch, watch, watch. It's going down. And you can tell right there with that little experiment how the resin pulls away from the sides. And it will mess up or fix any of your designs that you put on your resin pieces. I just found it to be very cool to see it like that. All I'm doing is popping some air bubbles using my heat gun now, because you shouldn't use your torch when you're using your molds. And the pink mold is quite soft. It's a softer, I'm going to call it silicone. The right one, the white one there, that one is harder, and you can tell I did not get it full enough. And that is an 8-ounce pour, so really I would say to mix them for these skulls you need about 9 ounces per skull. Now that is finally hard, and we're going to see the best way to relieve your mold from the resin. Take your thumb or whatever finger you prefer and work it in just along the top edge and kind of pull it out. Now I'm being very careful because inside of this one there's lots of detail that it can be caught up in. So all I'm doing is pulling it away and getting the mold out of the little small crevices of detail that are inside. But I'll be honest with you, once I did that and got my fingers, that's all I'm doing now is working my fingers inside the mold just softly so I don't tear anything on the inside. Ooh, and it pops right out, and I'm hiding it because I want to see it first. And there it is. Ta-da! The first time I ever did this mold. And if you can see, I know my video's a little blurry, but there's lots of detail. There's flowers and curlicues and all kinds of stuff on this skull. But I'll be honest with you, I was not happy with the green and the gold. I wanted it to look different. I don't know what I had in my head. However, this turned out to be quite scary because the green is infiltrated with the gold, and if you notice, the edges need to be a little bit sanded there on the bottom. But if you put that on top of a table or on a cake or anywhere, it looks like the skull is coming out of the ground to come and get you. It's very scary looking, to be honest with you. But I don't think I would do these two colors again. Great Green Bay colors, I guess. If you like Green Bay Packers, there you go. That's what I think I'm going to have to do, is do some skulls in football colors. This is kind of cool though, but like I said, it wasn't what I thought it was going to come out to be. But it sure did come out scary. And don't forget, you can always add to your skulls after you get them out. You can paint on certain details. You can put eyes in there. We just like to do the resin part and see what kind of, freaky stuff we can get out for you. Well, this is about it for part 1, because our skull island is still in progress. Just check part 2.